Hey guys, so let's just go ahead and hop right into the budget with me. So this week, or for my bi-weekly paycheck, I got paid $732. And the first thing that I do with my checks is give 10% to my local ministry, which is $73. Well, technically it's $73.20. But just for like rounding purposes, for the budget, I just did $73. I'll probably end up tithing the 20% or the 20 cents. I don't know, we'll see. So then I just subtract the $73 from the $732, and then I got $659. Let me know if y'all like this setup with like the calculator on the side and the screen recording. I know last time I did the budget with me, I did it more like in person with my camera, but let me know if y'all like this style. It's definitely easier to do. So hopefully y'all like this setup better. But then for my bills, so I just graduated from college. I still live with my parents, so I'm definitely in my no bills, no kids era. So I don't really have bills per se. Definitely live rent free in my mama's house. So my bills are like Klarna, Apple Music, storage, Amazon, like the fun stuff like that. I am slowly saving to move out, but when I say slowly, I mean very slowly. Like, it's definitely not a rush for me to just move out of my parents' house. So for Klarna, it was $14. I think I bought something off Amazon on Klarna. So yeah. And that one isn't due until June 6th. So this pay period is from May 31st to June 14th, I believe. So any bills that run in from now into June 14th, I will include in this paycheck. So Apple Music, that one is not getting stuffed because I will get paid again by the time the Apple Music is actually due. So Klarna was $14 and Apple Storage was $3. Amazon was $8.07. It's actually time for me to renew my student Amazon, and I already redid my Apple Music, and it said my student login still works. So, hey, that's between them and God. So, right now, my Amazon, I do have the student account, so it's only $8.07. So right now, I'm just adding that together, the 14 plus the 3 plus the $8.07. And then $60 for gas. My car is pretty good on gas, but I've been going to like my sister's house recently, and she's like 45 minutes away, and that's really been drinking up all my gas. So I just added all that up, and then I subtracted $659 from the how much was it? $91 that my bills were. And I just rounded up my bills because it was just easier that way. And then the remaining amount is $568. And then I don't know if I've already mentioned this, but I pre-plan before I record. So I've already done like the rough outline, rough sketch. That's how I know like how much money everything is. So I would definitely say if this is your first time ever budgeting your money, definitely look at your go to your bank records, look at your statements, and look at how much your bills actually are. Don't just guess, and look at how much you actually spend for gas. Look at how much you actually spend on Klarna. Like, be realistic. Like, don't just, oh, I think I pay this much, because you probably spend more than what you think. So don't just freestyle. Like, actually look at the statements on your bank account, and don't look at them for only 1 month. Like, actually look at the past 3 months. Okay, so the past 3 months I've been paying, if 1 month I'm paying, I don't know, like $50 in gas, and the next month, oh, I'm paying $60 for gas, and then the next month I'm paying maybe like a $55 for gas, just go ahead and budget for $60 for gas. And then if you have rollover, you have rollover. If you don't have rollover, that's when the issue comes. So I always like to overestimate than it is to underestimate. So anyways, next is my sinking funds, and I have future me. So future me, that's where I like to save for like moving out and stuff like that. So every 2 weeks I try to save at least $100. Home got $20. Car maintenance got $20. I'm really trying to like work on my sinking funds because they definitely need some help, and y'all will see that in my cash stuffing, which I'm gonna record pretty much right after this. So again, I just added everything up, and honestly, my sinking funds, like, they're not really, I guess you would call them like low priority, because like the amounts really don't matter. This is just the amount that I think that I'll spend, just based off my regular trends of how much I actually spend. So that was $190, and then I just subtracted that one, and I got $378. And again, I've already pre-planned all this ahead. So normally, like if I was doing this from scratch, I would do my bills first, and then I go into my cash envelopes, and then I go back into my sinking funds. But just for the sake of this video, I'm just going in order. And I actually got this budget planner online from baddiesandbudgets.com. And I'll be sure to link that in the description box. I think I forgot last time, so I'll try not to forget this time. And so for grocery is $70. I've been in my chef era, y'all. I've been cooking it up. And I think last time I budgeted $110 for 2 weeks of cooking. And I was just spending money just because I had it. So this week I'm going to only budget $70. And last week I was also cooking like salmon and just like stuff that was super expensive. So this week I'm only budgeting $70 for 2 weeks. And again, I just cook. I cook food for me. And if my parents want to eat what I cook, like they can, but it's really no pressure for them to. So for all of my cash envelopes was $160. And again, I'm just subtracting $378 from the $160. If y'all have any questions, like be sure to comment. Like if you comment, like I'm not a big YouTuber, I'm a comment back. So yeah, it was $160 and I subtracted it, and then $218 remains. And so now into my debt. So I do have student loans because I did just graduate from college, but I'm in that little pay gap, that 6-month gap right now. I don't know what Biden is doing, but I don't think he waived my student loans, but I'm not worrying about my student loans until later on in life. But the only debt that I have is my credit card, because eventually, like every quarter, I have a Discover card. Every quarter they have like 5% off special items, so I try to take advantage of that. And then the first year that you have the Discover card, they actually double your amount of cash back. So I spent $100 on my credit card, and I'm just gonna pay that back. I'm pretty sure I do have rollover that goes towards my credit card, but I was doing a whole lot of extra spending this week. So $100 goes towards my credit card, so that leaves me with $118 left for savings challenges. So savings is pretty important. Honestly, your sinking funds is another form of saving. So like my sinking funds are really just savings that I can pull from. And then the savings challenges, I try not to pull from it. But life happens. If I have to pull from my savings challenges, I will. Like I'm not super strict on stuff like that. But for my savings box, I budgeted $40. And then my 1,000 savings binder. And that one is going towards like my emergency fund. And that one is getting $25 this pay period. And then I do have a savings binder. And then again, y'all can see me cash stuffing this in my next video. So my next video, I'll be doing a cash stuffing of my savings challenges and sinking funds. I don't think I have to do a bill exchange, but if it happens in the next video. So definitely subscribe. That way y'all can see my next video. So right now I'm just doing the math, trying to figure out, this is the part that I didn't plan. I didn't plan how much money was going in my savings binder. Yeah, so right now I'm just trying to figure out the math. But honestly, I feel like when it comes to savings challenges, as long as you're saving, that's what matters. It doesn't matter if you save $5, $10, $100. It does not matter. As long as you're saving it, that's the important part. So yeah, I finished all of my savings challenges. I made sure that it zeroed out because I like doing a zero-based budget. It just makes sense to me that every dollar has a place. I do have like a miscellaneous, but even that is a place. Miscellaneous is just like for unbudgeted expenses. And even that is like a place to me. So right now I'm just trying to get the denominations for the bank teller. So after you budget out how much money is going in every single spot, now I like to go and break down my denominations. That way when I go to the bank teller, I can tell her exactly what I need and it's not a hassle. So right now I'm just going through and making sure that I'm pulling the right amount. So my bills, like my Klarna, Apple Music, that stuff stays in my account because there's no point in me pulling it just to pull it back to the bank. So I just leave that stuff in my account. So I'm just making sure that I'm not pulling money that needs to stay in the account. And then my sinking funds, that money is getting pulled in cash. So right now I'm just trying to figure out the right denomination. So, and I like to color code my denominations just for me, because if I don't, I will get confused. I've done that plenty of times where I'm like, oh, I try to do it all in black and then I get confused on which ones. I end up messing up numbers. So it's just better if I just color coordinate which ones. I mean, you don't have to, it's optional. It really doesn't matter. And then, yeah, so the green is for my sinking funds, which is SF. So right now I'm just trying to break down the denominations. Let me know, do y'all budget your money, or do y'all what methods do y'all do? Do y'all do like pen and paper? Do y'all do digital budgeting? Like, let me know if y'all budget your money, or let me know if y'all do zero-based budgeting. I feel like a lot of people on YouTube, they do zero-based budgeting. I haven't really met anybody that doesn't, but let me know in the comments. Are y'all zero-based budgeters or no? So yeah, this is kind of the boring part where you're trying to figure out all the denominations. And also, if y'all see the 125s and ones, my bank, I have two banks, and both banks, they don't have 50s and they don't have 10s. They only have 100s, 20s, 5s, and 1s. So that's why my denominations look like that. Because the banks that I go to, if I go to the teller, they only have those denominations. I'm pretty sure if I go inside, like they'll have like the 10s and 50s. I just never go inside because that just feels like a whole lot of work when I could just, if I need a $10 bill, I'll just take 2 5s. If I need a 50, I'll just do 2 20s and 2 10s or 2 5s. But well, yeah, 20, 40, 55, 20, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, that's right. I'll just do it that way. You know, like it's not worth me getting out the car. Honestly, I haven't even tried, but I mean, it's not a big deal. And because I know that my bank doesn't have 50s or 10s, like I also budget around that. So I used to do like $30 for spending, but that was just a whole lot of work. I'd rather just round up to $40 and just work off the fact that my bank doesn't have the 50s and the 10s. So right now I've already got all the denominations. I'm just adding up how much money it is, or I think right now I'm adding up the number of 20s, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this part is super boring. But it's definitely necessary because I've been to the bank and she was like, how much money do you need? And I was like cramming, trying to figure out how much money I actually needed. So definitely do this step ahead of time. I know a lot of Etsy shops that actually sell like the little teller slips. I don't have one. I think I just ordered one. Y'all, I just got a new budget kit, which I'm super excited to unbox on YouTube. So yeah, stay tuned for that unboxing. It actually just shipped. I thought it was going to take way longer to ship out, but I think I bought it on like a Saturday. And then I got a notification that it was shipped out on Sunday. But it was Memorial Weekend this weekend, so I don't know when I'm actually going to get it because I know the postal service was closed on Monday. So I don't know when I'll get it, but I'll definitely film a video of me unboxing it. But I said all that to say that I received a teller slip in that. So next cash stuffing, I'll actually use my teller slip. So this is pretty much the end of the video. The total is $468 that I'll be asking the teller for. I have my denominations, and then right now I'm just going to go back and see if I made a mistake. So the way that I check if I made a mistake, I just take the total amount, which is the $659. Well, the total amount minus tithes, because tithes, that stays in my account. Well, most of the time I go ahead and pay my tithes right away, so it's not even in my account anymore. So I take the $659, and then I know that my bills are not staying on my account, so I subtract that amount, and then I subtract my $100 for my credit card that stays in my account, and that number should match the 468, which 568 minus 100 is 468. So I didn't make a mistake. So yeah, that's pretty much the way that I budget my bills. I do this every 2 weeks. I get paid on Wednesday, so every Tuesday I budget my money just like this. If you have any questions, let me know. Bye.